Kevin Moses here, your functional diagnostic nutritionist. Thought I'd share a little health tip in the studio, doing some training. Had some extra time to share a health tip that I've been talking about, okay? I've been sharing with a couple trainers and we've been kind of brainstorming and really talking about a law, the law of thermodynamics, okay? What is the law of thermodynamics? Energy in, energy out. If you've got the same amount of calories that you're consuming and you're burning that same amount of calories, you're going to stay the same weight, right? It makes sense. Okay, now if you're burning more calories than you're consuming per day, you should lose weight, correct? The same thing if you're consuming more calories than you're burning, you should gain weight, right? It kind of makes sense. And in some instances, this makes great sense. But I want to pose a little challenge for you. Okay, tell me this. Okay, give me your feedback. Give me your questions and answers on this. But let's say, okay, I believe that a calorie is not equal to the same calorie. So what do I mean by that? Okay, you take 200 calories of a simple carbohydrate. Does that equal the same amount as 200 calories of a protein? Okay, maybe in that instance, maybe once, but let's do that for a course of 3, 4, 5, 6 months, okay? So what I want to do is I want to pose a little question here, a little trial and error. Let's take two identical twins, same genetic code, same everything, same exercise routine, everything they're doing is exactly the same. They're going to consume each 2,500 calories, okay? One is going to consume 80% carbohydrate, okay? Simple carbs, fruit, sugars, bagels, pasta, wheat, bread, stuff like that. 10% protein, 10% fat. This other twin is going to consume about 50% protein, 20% fat, and 30% carbohydrate, okay? Let's do that for 4 months, okay? So you're telling me if they're consuming the same amount of calories and doing exactly the same workout, they should have lost the same amount of weight, okay? Because a calorie is a calorie, right? Energy in equals energy out, right? 2,400 equals 2,400. I beg to differ. I challenge that, okay? I challenge that law of thermodynamics. How is that possible? If I'm consuming so much sugar throughout the day, I'm going to be stimulating a lot of blood sugar, which is going to release a lot of insulin to regulate that sugar, which is going to store a lot of more fat, okay? Instead of consuming, okay, meals throughout the day. Another great question is, okay, say energy in equals energy out, right? Okay, so 2,400 calories a day. So how about if I had 200 calories in the morning, 200 calories at night, and I had 2,000 in the daytime, okay? Or vice versa, I had 200, 200, and then at nighttime, I splurged and I had 2,000 calories, okay? Instead of having, frequent meals of like 300 to 400 calories each meal and maintaining that blood sugar, the law of thermodynamics is saying it's going to be the same. How is that possible? Okay, I do not agree with this. Please give me your feedback. What do you think? Does that make sense that a calorie is not the same as another calorie? Okay, a gram of protein is not equal to a gram of alcohol. Does that, tell me about that. You tell me. Anyway, that was my little tidbit, Let's talk about this further. Moses In-Home Fitness. I look forward to hearing your response. Thanks.